For my Migrant Project, I interviewed 3 people. The first is my dad, who migrated from New Zealand in order to get a better education in the United States. Second was our school's foreign exchange student who migrated from Belgium this year. And third is my friend Diana, who migrated with her family to the United States from Mexico. Without further ado, my Migrant Project.
My name is Chris Elisara.
Where are you from originally?
Originally from New Zealand.
Why did you move to this area?
Well, I moved to the United States to go to grad school. After I did my bachelor's degree, I was invited to come and do some study in the United States in a new program, a new MBA program in international development. So I accepted the invitation and I came and studied in Philadelphia for 3 years. And then found I needed some more education, so I did a PhD on the West Coast.
What is your opinion or view of the place you lived previously?
I had a great childhood and great, New Zealand is a first world country and it's desirable by lots of people because it's a great place to live. Natural beauty, good economy, safe, good education, everything like that. But this was an opportunity to come here in the United States, so I took that opportunity. So I love the country I left, and I love my new country too.
What is your opinion or view of the area you live currently?
Well, the area I live currently, in the mountains out of San Diego, it's a beautiful, small little town. And it has good schools and a community and friends that I live with up here. And it's just a great place for me to have a family and for the kids to grow up. And so, I'm very happy living in this town. I choose to live in this town. I could live anywhere, but we chose to live here because we had friends here and we'd visited here and we'd seen how great a place it was, how desirable it was. So we came and lived here.
What were some issues you encountered in making this transition and how were they resolved?
Well, I'm living here in this town, started 15 years ago 15 years after I came to the United States. So when I came to this particular place, it was, like just moving to another town, and as an American would move to another town because I had been really acculturated into America right now. So I think the question is about what it felt like when I came to the United States for the very first time, and I came as a student. So the good thing about that, I was the only, Kiwi student in this program, this MBA program, but they had a service for international students. So they had a service provided to the students to make them feel welcome and help them learn the culture of American higher education and how to fit in and understand things. And I needed that because a lot of things were new. I remember going to a fast food restaurant for the very first time when I got here. When I was growing up in New Zealand, I remember when the first McDonald's came to New Zealand, it was a big deal downtown. So I got to say, 22 coming to the United States, I didn't even meet her in a fast food restaurant, maybe McDonald's a couple of times, but going into this restaurant, I was bewildered by all the choices and, how to line up and, all that type of stuff. So as silly as it sounded, I needed somebody to be there to help me to order food and have a meal at this restaurant. And it was a fast food restaurant, pretty simple. But, there was a guy who was assigned to international students to help them do exactly that. But not just that, but go to the grocery store and get groceries or get the train and, just how to live as an American in the city of Philadelphia. Philadelphia was a big city of millions of people. I come from a small town of, a million people. So everything was bigger, and you needed. The best thing was I had help, and without that, it would have been very difficult, very hard.
Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, what is your name?
Lisa.
Where are you from originally?
Belgium.
Why did you move to this area?
I did not move to this area.
But why are you in this area for an extended period of time?
Exchange student.
What is your person's view of the place you lived previously? So, what do you think of Belgium?
It's small. Very small.
What is the opinion of the area you are in currently?
It's big. Well, it's still small, but it's bigger.
What do you think of the people?
They're weird.
Thanks, Lisa. What were some issues, problems, or concerns you encountered when making the transition to America?
That I wouldn't succeed in my year. Would fail my year.
Okay. How's that going?
Not so good.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
No.
Okay. Thank you. What is your name?
Diana Marisol González Chávez,
Where are you from originally?
Tecate, Mexico, Baja California.
Why did you move to this area?
Because my parents decided to move up here because they wanted a better life.
What is your view of the place you lived previously?
Honestly, it's not a very nice place. It's all desert and it's very hot and it gets really, really cold too. So it's kind of like high desert and it's really like there's a lot of poverty and crime there and you can't really go outdoors after dark.
What is your opinion of the place you live now?
I think it's a lot better because I can actually be out and about walking after dark without being scared. And I guess like I have a lot of more educational opportunities here because it's you don't have to pay for school like you do down there, and it's good.
What were some issues, problems, or concerns you encountered when making this transition?
My language, obviously I speak very well or good English now, but before not so much.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I'm just glad that it happened, and I really like the diversity and stuff that I have encountered now, and it makes me feel a lot better that now that I know like it's not as scary as I thought it was going to be.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah.